After visiting the exhibition, Nivedita wrote a report on it, which was simply concluded. And for ourselves, we came away much gladdened, for never had the continuity of the new school with the old been so convincingly demonstrated, and we felt in that fact many miles nearer to our dream, the great Indian school of mural painting, historic, national, heroic, which is to be the gift of the future to the chosen land. Nivedita can also could draw pictures by bold and steady lines. She sometimes used illustration to elucidate her writings. She designed for books, for book covers. Second one is that for national flag, etc. Many illustrations by eminent artists ultimately become masterpieces specially painted for her writings were also inspired by her. Inspired by her ideas. She had a great respect for Vajra and wanted to be adopted as the national emblem of India, as it signified that when a man gives up his all for the good of humanity, she becomes as powerful as the thunderbolt for the work of gods. Nivedita designed a flag with Vajra symbol and instructed her student, first one, to stitch the design on cloth. Nivedita emphasized the bold and courageous implication of these Vajra symbol. Through the Vajra didn't become, though this Vajra's design did not become the national emblem of India, it would be interesting to mention that it is in the design of the highest gallantry award of independent India, the Paramveer Chakra medallion. Can't we say that this is Nivedita's inspiration without form, as the foreign lady who designed it was a devotee of Ramakrishna Mission? I would like to mention here the famous painter Hishida Avanindranath Tagore presented their paintings to Nivedita, which are kept under the custody of authorities of Nivedita School. In 1998, during the centenary celebration of Ramakrishna Sharada Mission Sister Nivedita School, when the convener of the centenary celebration approached various painters and artists from different parts of our country and even from abroad, they offered their paintings and sculpture as homage to Sister Nivedita. Here also the inspiration of Nivedita was felt. Nandalal Bose paid homage to his guiding angel by conceptualizing the architectural design of the pillars and the sculptural motifs and the entrance based on the design of Ajanta and Sister Nivedita Girls' School as a temple of education. As far as we know, this is the only extraordinary architectural design of Nandalal Bose. He also designs bas relief for the sculpture at the entrance of Bose Institute, where Nivedita is shown holding a lamp which is illuminating each and every petals of lotus, representing Indian art, culture, nationality, science, education, and more. Much extensive research is, now I come to conclusion that much extensive research is necessary to evaluate the complete contribution of Sister Nivedita to the history of Indian art. After independence also, we have felt that a weakening of nationality through all fields is urgent. So we need Sister very dearly today. Sister Nivedita, who personified the spirit of India, illuminated the minds of many Indian artists, is still arousing the souls by her prayer, O nationality, come down to me, as joy or sorrow, as honor or as shame, make me thine, which is still reverberating the skies and will reverberate till India occupies the foremost position in India, in the world. Thank you.
So I thank the speaker for her excellent paper and invite comments from the audience.
I have just one point, clarification. The painting you have shown by Avanindranath, 'Bharat Mata', But somebody has told me, I just want to clarify and verify from you and all the scholars. The earlier it was named as Bangamata. Basically, originally, the painting was named or titled by Abhijit as Bangamata, and it was only subsequently that
Is it? I can't never think.
But
But
Historians of civil people to say.
if anybody
I
has,
think एक बड़े scholar ने मुझसे कहा है.
No, I think that's not correct. I think that's not correct.
I think
So
so.
a great scholar of painting has told me.
And this I have said it.
Maybe, but I have not come across any reference of this painting being labeled as Bangamata.
But I now request and open it for all of you who are doing in painting to look into it. Because who has told me is a great scholar of it.
I would suggest you refer to Mr. Gopal Krishna Gandhi's paper on this painting, which was presented at the Indian International Center last year. The history of the painter and painting is there.
On this particular page.
If we give the reference, then we can.
Brilliant piece.
It's a brilliant piece.
Yeah, but it has not been mentioned as Bangamata there.
No.
Yes, so where from did you get this information?
Where?
He's not mentioning the name, but he
Yeah.
has to be told.
I was in selection committee.
Watch.
Our
Oh,
a
yes,
scholar of painting from very JNU. She did ask a question about this painting, and when the answer came from the student that this is Bharat Mata painting, he said no. What was it known as earlier? And then she came out, Bangamata. I told her I don't know. But she was very specific. She was very specific.
This question immediately cannot say anything, but I have not heard.
Bangamata.
There is some
Originally
relevant
Bangamata.
point, but there is no time.
About
She
section.
can
I want to
help me.
congratulate you, it was a very good paper, and I had not really realized Sister Nivedita's contribution to this experiment. Oh,
So
sorry.
that's why.
Yes,
that's
that's
why
why this is.
Extensive research is very, very necessary for the Indian.
Yes, it was, but you see what I haven't quite understood from your paper, was she really an art critic or an art enthusiast?
She really Kaloshia, she is very good, and she's a art critic also.
No, before she came to India.
No, for
Before she came to India.
before she was an art critic, and also she liked to draw, to teach paintings to the students. So you may say she was a teacher, art teacher, and critic also. She was a friend of Avenger Krug.
Anyway, thank you so much, it was very enlightening.
Another question, please.
Well, I don't have any question, but I can add only one piece of information that I'm sure everybody is waiting for now.
Comments, observations?
But a lot of attention has been given on Havel's role in promoting Indian art. And Politica Professor has also mentioned that it was because of his insistence that Indian painting became a curricular subject in Government School of Art. But that is not entirely correct. In fact, it has now been. You remember, Abhinanath, when he was an art student, he never went into art school. His father went into art school for the government. What he did? He had a private tutor coming to George College to teach. And that private tutor's name was Olympio Ghilardi. Ghilardi, incidentally, was the vice principal of Government Art School. And he started the curricular activity of Indian fresco painting as a subject in Government Art School. And he was so interested that he instituted 6 scholarships on his own money, and the government didn't give him money. So that was the first ever beginning of institutional study of Indian painting in a government, British-run government. The role of Ghilardi had much wider ramifications. not only he instructed Abhindranath, but realized when Havel came to Calcutta, before that he was in Madras Government School, then he went on a follow to Britain, he came back as a superintendent of Government School. How did he come to know Abhindranath? On the other hand, Giladi, as a teacher of Abhindranath, inspiring him to take up Indian subject as Krishna Lila Shetty, must have played the catalytic role to get Abhindranath and his paintings to the attention of Havel. And that's how the whole thing generally evolved. But this role is not really much taken into account when everybody says that Havel who did it. Now I only wanted to add that. Thank you.
So if there are no other questions, then we may.
No question, but I can add to you. You are right. And one point why it is how Havel really established himself or domesticated himself in this field of art in Bengal particularly. At that time, I referred to you earlier that there was a long-term debate in the pages of Dawn between Satish Chandra Mukherjee and Havel and Barr and a lot of them. Through this, Havel became established in India, and particularly in Bengal, as a passing in the field of art.
Okay.
Not before that, he didn't have any.
In fact, he was not even a trained artist. He was a student of a trained school of design. So he was not a trained artist at that.
But when you
He
have
was
raised this question,
one thing also must be said here, that Havel's wife was an artist. He was very fortunate having a very good sculptor, Lily Jacobson, who was also a student of Roda. August Roda. Our Roda student was Lily Jacobson and Havel married her. So that's how the whole thing.
Nivedita knew her very well.
Yes, sure.
In London, they met and discussed many about this Indian art and so on.
it is not time to discuss this, but later on, I have been hearing from morning again and again, nationalist art, nationalist Rabindranath. But I'm very careful about Rabindranath's confirmed antagonism to the very idea of nationalism. It is very much against nationalism.
Particularly not.
In art,
Nationalism is very much against.
I think we should be winding up now. Just pay attention, all of you. First thing is, when any of you speak, you make sure that your microphone is on. We may be able to hear you, but all the delegates sitting in the room, the other side, they will not be able to hear you if you don't put your microphone on. First thing. Second thing is, since we are running short of time, the 1 hour that had been allotted for lunch will be shortened. I kindly request all of you to please have your lunch quickly and be back within 2:30. Second session, instead of 2:15, will start at 2:30 p.m. Thank you.